When I mean that Global fumbled the bag by doing this, like, I mean it, 100% no BS. So pretty much what I mean by this when I say that Dokkan fumbled the bag is that they fumbled the bag by not syncing up the Japanese version and the global version. And yes, I'm aware of the benefits of not having the both games synced up, but in my opinion, I feel like the reason why they should sync up outweighs why it shouldn't sync up. So yeah, we know the benefits would include stuff like you know what the upcoming events and banners are, so you can always be prepared for them, which is really good. Not to mention that Global also has discount. I'm not really sure if that's a Dokkan Global getting stuff like 6 months after its release, but yeah, stuff like that, etc, etc. Well, I'm telling you, the most fun that I personally ever had on Dokkan was when LR Broly came out on Global. And if you didn't know, LR Broly, aka the OG STR one, none of that tech or int one, yeah, so the OG STR one was a Global first. Not to mention that no one data mined him, so nobody knew that he was coming out. And on the day that he came out, and when I woke up at 7 a.m. to get ready for school, and when I opened Dokkan, and when I saw that, dude, I was so hyped. Nothing, I'm telling you, nothing can compare to that feeling. When I saw Broly in the summon, Global first new LR, that was super hype. So this is the reason why I think that syncing up versions outweighs not syncing it up. Cause when you want to summon for a unit, you want to be like super duper omega hyped about it, and you mostly get that when the unit drops just on the game. Like, I know you would be hyped to pull a unit even though you know it's coming out to global, but if you pull that unit and it being new, I'm telling you that thing feels so good. So if you didn't get my gist, I'm literally just saying that personally the best feeling in Dokkan is when a new unit releases on both versions, so you don't get spoiled on what they do, so if you pull them you can test it out yourself. This is the same reason why I really like the download celebrations. It's because both of the games, Global and JP, get the same unit, not to mention like same events, etc, right? So pretty much both stuff are synced during the download celebration regarding celebration wise and not regarding content wise in general. But usually when you pull a unit during download celebration, it's just better. Cause dude, like Global right now is drier than a pack of saltine crackers, and JP is as wet as when you pull a new LR. And this is the worst feeling ever. And I just wish that Global would sync up to JP, which I personally do believe right now. At this point of the game, it will low-key be impossible, because that's why they fumbled the bag. So when one version is dry and the other is not, it really sucks for the version that is dry, because everyone on the other versions will be flaunting that they're getting stuff. So the Global mains, in this case it's the Global of course, would complain and compare it to the JP version, but when they're both dry, they can't complain because both versions are dry AF, so they can't compare shit. Of course, I know that syncing up would have its own problems too. Like look at Grand Cross for example, where they are trying to sync up, but that just means that back to back new banners every week, plus content is missing. But I'm telling you, it's most definitely worth that in the end. And that's how Dokkan fumbled the bag. Peace!